get her started. That's okay. All right. Good morning. When you have those little thoughts pop into your head that a lot of times we just ignore. And then you realize later, oh, maybe I should have paid attention to that, your intuition. I had that happen the other day. I was on my way out the door and I just had this feeling that I needed to go back in the house. And so I came in and I looked around and I noticed that the back door was wide open. And I'm not sure how long it'd been open, probably all night, right? But I just thought, oh, I'm so glad I paid attention to that. And then we've all had times where we think of someone and then later that day they call or you run into them. And sometimes I have thoughts, I should give that person a call. And then I'll call them, they'll say, oh, really needed you to talk to me today. So those, we have more capabilities than our brain can really imagine if we just pay attention. And so um, just want to encourage you to let those thoughts be a reminder to you that, you're smarter in a lot of other ways than just book smart than you even realize and then you even know. We don't know how it works, but it's there. So please close your eyes and settle into your seat. Feel your spine nice and long. Please bring hands to heart center. May we all learn to pay attention to our intuition. Brings us more into the present moment, which is where we notice the beauty and the grace always that's right here surrounding us. Please lower your hands, open your eyes, and just start in a little twist to your right. Last week we moved quickly. This week I'm just going to have you stay in a pose. See what you notice. And then switch to the other side. Really tapping into your breath. And then coming to center. Just fold forward. I'm gonna find my music. It's not starting. Check in with your back. Okay, come on up. You have to, and just turn and face your right knee. You're in a little bit of a twist and fold over that knee. Oh, tight hips here. I don't know about there. And come on up and switch to the other side. And come on up and go ahead and lay on your backs. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. You'd be okay with that. Hug your knees in. And then just with your knees hugged in, roll to your left side. And you can just kind of lay on your left arm and just slide your feet down so they're in the same line with your hips. And then just start opening and closing like a clamshell. Checking in with your hip. And try to not allow your hips to move. It's just the knee move, opening and closing. 3 more. Good. And then roll over to the other side. Same thing. Just notice the difference. Maybe one hip feels totally different to you than the other. I know that's the case with me. And then roll back to center. Bring your hip feet right under your knees and lift up to Setu Bandha and just check in there. A little lift in your heart. Lower down, hug your knees in again, grab your shins and roll up to seated so that you can come to all fours. And just do some cow and cat. Slow, really checking in with your core. Pause. Extend your right leg. Point and flex a few times. Feel the hamstrings and the glutes engage. Bend your core, add the left arm. Bend the right knee. Take that left hand back, see if you can find the foot or the ankle. And just lift foot, the knee. Feels a little more like a cow. Good, release. Extend arm and leg. And release them down. Good, extend the left leg. Point and flex. Feel the glutes, the hamstrings, core, and the right arm. Bend the knee, see about finding the foot. Looking back. Big stretch. Good. Extend the arm and the leg again. And bring the hand and knee down. Put back to a child's pose. Noticing anything that's talking to you. And breathe into it. And then come on back up. I'm going to do a little hip opener. We've done this before, so swivel your left foot, lift the left knee, and then just kind of wiggle that foot out to the side a little more so your toes are pointing out. And then just move forward and back a few times. Check in there. And then come to that place in the middle, and you're just going to move side to side. So bending into the left knee and then swaying to the right, straightening the leg a bit. Side to side. And I want the knee to not go in front of the ankle, so that's why I do wiggle it out to the side a little bit. Good, and then pause, bring that leg back in and switch sides. So right foot out to the side, maybe a little further than you normally do. And then just move forward and back. Feel that stretch. And then side to side. Feel different things. Good, and come on back in. And let's do that Vasisthasana variation. So move your hands forward just a smidge. Swivel the left foot again. Extend the right leg long. Sweep the arm up. Side plank variation. And then just checking in with your shoulders, shoulder blades on the back, broadening of the clavicles, and maybe stretching the arm by your ear. Maybe lifting the right leg. There's that hip stretch again. Stay for 2 more breaths if you can. And come on down. Let's switch sides. The right foot swivels, left leg extends. Come up, just like stretching the arms straight up first, feeling connection on both sides of the shoulders. And maybe extending the arm by your ear. And maybe lifting left leg. Think long spine. One more breath. And come on down with your exhale. Your hands are in a good spot for downward facing dog. So come on up and just walk your dog out. Come forward to plank. Lower down to the mat. Inhale to cobra. And just stay for a few breaths. And on your next exhale, lower. Curl the toes. Push up to plank. I knew you could do it. Push back downward. Facing dog. Take a little wider stance with your feet. So feet right to the edge of the mat. And then just bring your sits bones back and up. And then slowly walk your feet in that wide position up to the outside of your hands. And if you need blocks here, you can use them. You're in a kind of a wider Uttanasana. Think sits bones back and wide. You can keep your knees bent if you want. And then everyone bend your knees. Bring your hands on your knees. Bring your torso upright. Press into your feet and stand up. Stretch your arms up. You're still in this little bit wider position. Not super wide. Hands to heart center or to together, not to heart center yet. And just arc to your right. And up and over to the left. And back to center. And now bring them to heart center. You might have to turn your toes out a little bit. Come down to Utkatasana. Hands to your knees. Look like sumo wrestlers a little bit. And then reach down, touch the floor. Straighten the legs back out. Inhale, pranam. Exhale, fold. Inhale, sweep all the way up this time. Stretch your arms up and bring hands to heart center. Good. Now, step your feet normal distance apart. And just shift your weight to your right foot. Lift your left knee. See where your balance is at this morning. Move that foot behind you, behind the foot, knee beside knee. Extend your right arm. Release the foot. Don't let it drop unless you have to. Bring the knee forward and back down. Well done. Switch sides. Just feel it's the center of gravity. Has to move to the middle, but using the core, really feel that strength. Move it behind you when you're ready. Stretch up. Release the foot. Bring it forward and release. Good. Shake it out a little bit. Let's do one more here. Tree pose. So standing on your right foot, bring your left foot up where you want it. Maybe hands together above you. And as you bring your hands through heart center, release. It's always breezy for me in that pose. Switch sides. Take your time. Hands together. And down through heart center to release. Well done. Good. Now come back to the front. This time, feet normal distance apart. And stretch up. And come to Utkatasana again. Just feel the difference. Low belly draws up. And slowly fold forward, Uttanasana. Step your right foot back to deep lunge. And come up crescent warrior. Remember, we're moving slowly today. I just really appreciate each pose. Bring palms together and just arc towards your left a little bit. And back up. Touch down. Good. Step back. Downward facing dog. And just because you can, come to plank and lower to the mat. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, lower. Back to plank. Hold. And downward facing dog. Extend the right leg. Step it through, deep lunge. Finding your strength. Come up, crescent warrior. Hands together, palms together. This time arc to your right. Notice where you feel it, where it feels like a good stretch, where you can strengthen. Come back to center and touch down. Good. Step forward, forward fold. Hold your elbows. Let your neck relax. And sweep all the way up. And bring hands to heart center. Good. Turn sideways on your mat to face each other. Take a wide stance. So we're doing just all different kinds of widths with our feet. So now just notice here how it feels. Where do you feel like you're really connected with the floor? Sorry, I'm a little hoarse this morning. And stretch your arms up, palms together. And try to keep that connection with the floor as you arc to your right. And come on up and arc to your left. And come on up. Swivel your heels in slightly. So when you bend your knees and bring hands to heart center, you're good there. Think low belly up, goddess pose. Good, bring your hands on your thighs. Good job. And reach down, touch the floor, straighten out your feet if that feels better. Prasarita, Tadasana. Just kind of sway forward and back. See if you're really using all parts of your feet. You can always keep the knees bent slightly if you need to. And then very carefully roll up to standing. And turn just your right foot out. Bend into the front knee and come to warrior two. And then reverse. So left arm down, right arm up. And just stay for a moment, just feeling that side bend, but in a different, kind of in a different way. Straighten the front leg. Good. Come back, warrior two. Parshva. Warrior two. Straightening the front leg, switch the orientation of your feet. Bend into the front knee. Reverse it. Straighten the front leg. If you liked that last time. Good. Back to warrior two. Transition Parsvakonasana. Warrior two. Straighten the front leg. Turn both feet forward. Bring your hands, palms together. Swivel the heels a bit as you sit to warrior or goddess pose. Good. Bend into your right knee a little more, left toes turn up, and then lower those, switch. And just go one more time each side. Good. Pause in the middle, and then come to a forward fold. Walk your hands towards the front. Turn that foot forward, turn the back heel up, and step back to a downward facing dog. Normal width with your feet. Inhale to plank. Exhale, lower. Cobra or up dog if that feels good. Stay for one more breath. And lower down. Roll the toes, push up to plank. And downward facing dog. Walk your feet to your hands. And sweep and rise. Hands to heart center. Good. Relax for a moment. I'm going to do one more stance. So we've done everything but feet together. And just see how that feels. For me, I have such bowed legs that I just bring my big toes together and then work to squeeze my legs towards each other. Just notice how balance is a little bit more of an issue in this position. To really keep grounded through all parts of your feet. Stretch your arms up, palms together. Arc to your right. Come back up and go for the other side. Come back up. Hands to heart center at Utkatasana. Bend the knees. Keep your low belly drawing up. Feel really strong. Sit a little deeper. Fold forward. Uttanasana in this position. Step your right foot back. Deep lunge. Lower the back knee. Come up, Anjaneyasana. palms together, arc to your left. Keep that left hip crease back. It'll feel a big stretch in the right hip flexor. Back up to center. Touch down. Lift the back knee. Step forward to switch. Left foot back. Lower the back knee. Stretch up Anjali. Palms together and arc to the right. Come back up. Touch down. Lift the back knee, step back down, dog. Inhale to plank. Exhale down to the mat. Stretch your arms long. Lift your right leg and your left arm and your head and your shoulders. And lower. Switch. Left leg, right arm, head and shoulders. And lower. Good. Slide your hands back. Curl the toes. Push up, plank. And downward facing dog. Lower to your knees. And come to a seated position. Just with your legs stretched out in front of you. I want you to inner spiral if you need to. Bend your right knee. Bring the ankle across the thigh. You can either support yourself with your hands, or if you want more stretch, lift the foot. Maybe wrap if that works for you. Keeping your heart lifted. Rock your baby a little bit. And release that one, and we'll switch sides. So left knee bends, bring it across. Just always check in. If you want more, feel free to add the lift and the rock. Your choice. And then release. Now with your legs hip distance apart, you might have to inner spiral again. I always do. Lengthen up and fold forward. Paschimottanasana. And just notice how it feels with your legs parallel, even with your hips. If you can reach your feet, press down on the tops of your feet and away and resist. Just notice how that feels in your back. Good, and come on up. Feels nice, right? Bring your feet wide. Same thing. I always have to inner spiral because kind of pulling your leg out when you do that. Press your heels down and you decide if you want to fold forward. Different stretches you want, and you can reach your feet. Do the same thing. Press away and down and resist. Makes it a lot more difficult of a stretch, but push your feet away from you, the tops of your feet away. Good, and then relax, come on up. And just for fun, face your right leg. And then you decide you can bring the left hand, the outside of the shin, the ankle, or the foot. And if you can find the foot, press the top of the foot away. It helps you to center the belly on that leg a little more. And come on up, switch, facing the left leg. You decide. Turning your belly to face that leg. And come on up. Slide your feet all the way together. Paschimottanasana one more time, just noticing how it feels with the feet together. Maybe it feels the same, maybe it feels different. Maybe it feels easier, maybe it feels harder. Press the tops of your feet away from you, resist with your feet. And come on back up. Go ahead and transition to your backs, however you can. And then with your feet together again, just bring your knees wide. Baddha Konasana. Bringing the knees up, step your feet hip distance. And again, open the knees. They may not open as wide, just kind of feel that. And bringing the knees up, step the feet all the way to the edge of your mat. Bring your arms to cactus. And just start doing some windshield wipers. Tending to yourself. You're evened out, bringing the feet right under your knees, hands by your hips. Setu Bandha again. Just notice the difference. Maybe interlace your hands underneath you. If it feels good and you want to challenge yourself a little bit, pretend like there's a glass of water on your belly. Lift your right knee and extend that foot up towards the ceiling, just balancing that glass of water. Straighten the leg, almost touch the floor, and stretch it back up. And do that 2 more times. Good. Bend the knee. Bring the foot down. Take a breath. And then we'll go for the other side. So balancing that water, stretch the leg up. You can point the toes if you want. And 3 times, almost lower the foot and stretch it back up. 2. Keep your heart lifted. Good. Bend the knee. And come on in. Hug your knees in. Kind of massage your low back, rolling side to side. And then interlace behind the right thigh, straighten both legs. And flex and point. And release. Switch sides. Release. Go ahead and settle into Shavasana. The organizing principle of all life is service. Every cell serves the functioning of the organism of which it is a part. The sun serves life by sharing its warmth and light. The rain serves the earth by pouring water on growing things. Plants serve life by giving us oxygen and food. We too find our right place in the universe when we place ourselves in service to life. As long as I enter any situation with the primary goal of being of service, being of use to the furtherance of goodness and love, I will find my place and find my peace. Please notice in your breath again. Let's deepen your breath a little bit. When you're ready to move, you can draw your knees in, roll to the right, and push on up to seated. What has your little voice been saying to you lately? Bring hands to heart center. Thank you so much for the practice today. Namaste. Thank you for being here.